Hello and welcome to episode 4 of CHAP CAST. Well, we never thought this day would come, would we? On lockdown with the family in the house, been out and bought myself a mobile studio because I can't get to my main studio, Chapman Studio, so I suppose this is Chap Studios. Went out and bought a Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 studio pack, come with a nice pair of headphones, nice mic, and got my album got my mum to put my old Mac outside the door, and then brought it down here. Thought I was going to sell this old iMac, but it looks like it's the hub of the new studio. Mad time we're all going through, eh? Okay, so let's just lighten the horizon and play a track. What we got?
Every day when I think of you, yeah, my love is true. And every night when I close my eyes, yeah, my love is true. Yeah, my love is true. I stand in line and wait for you, because my love is true. I sing this song for everyone, yeah, my love is true. Yes, my love is true. There's a reason why my love is true. Take me back to the start. I've got the feeling that my love is true. Words spoken from the heart. Now it's time to let you know that my love is true. Hold out your hands, I'll walk you through. Yeah, my love is true. Yeah, my love is true. There's a reason that my love is true. Take me back to the start. I've got the feeling that my love is true. Words spoken from the heart. There's a reason that my love is true. Take me back to the start. I've got the feeling that my love is true. Words spoken from the heart.
My love is true. I wrote that song because when I was releasing the Black Blanket EP, I needed another track to be a B-side. And the other two tracks that I used, Mum's a Word and Nothing Compares, they was pre-written songs that I had in my arsenal. So I thought, I need to have a track that's new, that no one's heard. And so, yeah, I just sat there and wrote that track before I released the Black Blanket EP, yeah. Okay. I feel like I should say something about what we're all going through. I know how to say it. I don't really understand what it is. This is mental, man. It's mad. I just hope you're all right and looking after each other and all that. And I suppose you might be a bit bored at this time, just stuck indoors, isolating or whatever. I mean, it's probably a good idea to go out and get yourself not go out, but I mean get online and order yourself an acoustic guitar and learn how to play the guitar. Do you know what I mean? That's time spent well learning an instrument. Don't have to be a guitar, can be a number of instruments, but getting yourself an acoustic guitar is easy peasy, isn't it? I mean, Argos deliver, and they sell some alright start guitars that you can get hold of and then get on YouTube, and there's loads and loads of videos teaching you how to play, and you know what I mean. You'll all be better than me within a week, because I'm not really that good at the guitar, to tell you the truth. I only learn how to play as well as I can, so I can write songs on my own. Because my first band, I was in The Voice, and the rhythm guitarist in that band, Amon, like me and him were sort of like songwriting partners for a while, but gets to the stage where, do you know what I mean, you want to meet up, you're saying to him, yeah, come down, we'll write a couple of tracks for the band, and it never happens, you know what I mean. So I thought to myself, if I learn how to play well enough to make a little tune, you know what I mean, and write a vocal melody over the top, you know what I mean, and then we can I'll be writing lots more songs, which I am. Okay, I'll play you another song. This is a track that I wrote the lyrics for it a long time ago, and then I was in a band called The Tally, and we was all throwing ideas around in the studio for loads of songs, and like so that I'd record music on my phone that Steve and Richard and either Jack Yetton or John Gibbons, whoever was playing the drums, would be like playing or whatever, and I'd take it home and then I'd go through my songs that I wrote and see if my lyrics would fit the song. Do you know what I mean? So I could go back to the next rehearsal with loads of lyrics and say, oh yeah, I've written all these songs, but really I had them ready and waiting, you know what I mean. And they did have music to them as well, but obviously my music playing ain't as good as what them lot were. But this song is the written, like this is with me. It's called She's Got the Moves, and this is my guitar. This is the original state that the tune was in before any of them not got hold of it and wrote. I mean, I think there's an EP on iTunes somewhere of the version with their music, you know what I mean. But this is the original version with my music, right? She's Got the Moves.
Say she's sweet like candy, or maybe her name is sugar. I'm telling you where I won't be, and that is far from her. And every time that I see her, the feeling's feeling fuller. Why can't I ever get there? Oh, never say never, 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 never. She's got the moves, And I'm telling you, she's got the moves, and she's showing you. Serve her warm like honey, and maybe you'll feel better. And I'm telling you where I won't be, and that is far from her. And every time that I see her, the feeling's feeling fuller. Why can't I ever get there? Oh, never say never, 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 never. She's got the moves, and I'm telling you, she's got the moves, and she's showing you. She's got the moves, she's showing you. She's got the moves, yeah, she's showing you. She's got the moves, yeah, she's got the moves. She's got the moves, she's showing you.
She's got the moves. Nice little song, yeah. Bit heavier with the tally. If you manage to listen to one, maybe I'll pop one of them recordings up at some point. Yeah, my version's a little bit more, bit slower, bit like nicety. But the version that I did with the tally is definitely more rocking. Yeah, so I mean, and you can see that the music that, do you know what I mean, that they wrote is I don't know, it's not better, it's just different, innit? Depends what you're into, innit? Yeah. Yeah, so before all this madness happened to us, sorry about all the noises you can hear. Obviously, I am in my working household, and you're going to hear toilets flushing, doors slamming, kids screaming, and then my missus going mad and pulling her hair out. Yeah, so my dog's here as well somewhere, so you might hear tippity tapping and all that. Oh no, sorry, I've got carpet on the stairs, so you won't hear tippity tapping. Yeah, so yeah. I mean, yeah. This mad time we're in. Oh God, it's nuts, isn't it? And like, I can't even remember whether it was 5, 6, nearly 7 weeks ago that this all kicked off. That was when I was in the middle of doing the charity EP. We played our first gig at the Fiddlers, went well, and we was in Camden Records in Camden Town, recording the EP, and we'd recorded my vocal, my acoustic guitar, the drums. There was a few things to sort out with the bass, and there was Phil had recorded his guitar, but he'd recorded it clean, and then we was going to reamp it and stick load of pedals on it and all that, so we hadn't got round to doing that. We'd done the violin, so all that was left was a little bit of bass needed to be sorted. Phil needed to reamp his guitar on all the tracks, and then we had the vocals from the Jennies, to do. Yeah, madness, man. Yes, I spoke to Rafa a couple of times on WhatsApp, and yeah, he said the recordings we've done are just sitting there. I think he's like mixed them as much as he can without doing the final parts and that. But yeah, it's madness, isn't it? I was hoping to have had that EP released by now and be making some money for the RNIB. Yeah, they could probably well do with it now as well. Yeah. Yeah, madness. So what is next? So I'll play you. I haven't really thought up a schedule for this CHAP CAST. It's late as it is. We've just hit May, and this is meant to be out around the middle of April. So what I'm doing with this issue is, I don't know, I'm just going through tracks that I've got on that, and give you a little bit of a storyline either side of the track, and just throwing some tracks up here that don't really get played very often. Yeah, and yes, okay. So let me see what's next.
Biscuit taken from a tabletop. A crumb fell off, yeah, it got lost. A broken feeling split in two. I know what I'm feeling for you, 'cause I know love and I know love. Yeah, I know love and I know love and I know love. I know love and I know. A sinking ship on the deep blue sea, a floating barrel for you and me. 'Cause I know love and I know love. I know love and I know. There's a reason in believing in the word that is love. It's a feeling that has a meaning. Don't let your spirits drop. There's been times when I've needed the four-letter word that is love. When you find it pure and easy, you'll know the word I'm talking of. Mountain to climb without a road. I'll reach my hand out, not let you fall. 'Cause I know love and I know love. Yeah, I know love and I know. I know love and I know love. I know love and I know.
And that was I Know Love. I Know Love is fairly new tune. Again, like I said about filling Black Blanket, when I released the Take Me Back EP, I found myself again just sticking songs on there that have been around for a long time, and I thought, oh God, I've got to put something new on there. You know what I mean? Like, not that a lot of people know my stuff, so it's all new to them. But I mean, that close knit group, you know what I mean? They always come to the gigs. You know what I mean? Them top people, they deserved something new. Yeah, so I wrote that. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Talking about close-knit groups, my mate Frank has been messaging me saying, "Oh, I can't wait till this is over and you can book a gig at the Bedford Tavern, and yeah, we can have a right laugh and all that." Yeah. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm waiting for that day as well. I'll play anywhere, mate. I just got the heath and play on the grass. Yeah. So, what have we got next?
In a time that's not your own, you're in a place you'll never know. Make believe is all you have. Just close your eyes, man, and sit back. There's a reason that I'm feeling these feelings that I feel. There's a reason that I'm feeling these feelings for her. Wake up in a place where you'll need to keep face. Walk the line and dish your boat. Who she is, you'll never know. There's a reason that I'm feeling these feelings that I feel. There's a reason that I'm feeling these feelings for her. She makes me cry when she's not home. She makes me die, yeah, when she's gone. All her time is what I need. I know she's going to see my greed. And there's a reason that I'm feeling these feelings that I feel. There's a reason that I'm feeling these feelings for her.
And that was There's a Reason. That was another track that I originally had in that form that you just heard. That's the demo form of it. But I used the lyrics with a track in the tally called There's a Reason. Richard had made a nice little bass line, and I changed the vocal melody of that tune to fit his bass. But I just prefer to use the tracks that I've done myself, you know what I mean? So that was the original demo version of There's a Reason. That band never got to hear it because I just sort of went home and went through some tracks and thought, yeah, I can sing them lyrics over that music. And so I just took, I think it was 5 songs in total that I copied. It was the 4 tracks that were used on the EP, which was There's a Reason, Burn, She's Got the Moves, and Teenage Wasteland. And then there was a 5th track that never made it onto the EP, which should have made it onto the EP, because it's a track called Hampstead Heath, about my beloved park that I love so much. But Steve actually had this guitar riff, like this little tune, like, and he played it to me, and I was like, it was amazing. It's really, really, really good acoustic guitar, little amazingness. And straight away I thought, yeah, that's gonna make my song Hampstead Heath a lot better if I sing it. Change the vocal melody slightly, make it fit his guitar, and yes, and then that way we got Hampstead Heath that I don't even know if I've got a recording of it with that version. This is the simplified Chapman version, you know what I mean? This is the demo. I play it live sometimes acoustically on my own, but obviously I go back to playing it the original way that I wrote it, because I can't play the guitar like Steve. Steve Smith. There's a fella that I haven't seen in a long time. I ain't seen any of them Tally boys in a long, long time. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's madness. There's a reason. There is an EP out there, like I said, with the 4 tracks on, not Hampstead Heath, but the other 4, and they're all played, my lyrics and vocal melodies, but it's usually either Steve or Richard's music. Let me have a little look what else I've got. Teenage Wasteland. Yeah, that song's been used here and there and everywhere. That song was on the Tally EP. The music was different then, but it's originally one of my songs, and the version you've just heard is how I play it. Like, that's the chords and that I play. But this version was recorded for an album that I did with an Italian fella called Michele. So we just played it how I play it, but then he put the solos on top of it. So that's what that version was. That was a version of me and Michele. We was just, I don't know, we tried to start a band, but it just, sometimes it just don't happen. And so we decided that we'd just like spend time in my studio at Chapman Studios and make an album, and we did, and we used a few of my older songs, and that was one of them. But it sounds completely different to how the Tally used to play it. And even though it's the same chords as what I originally played, if you hear my version, it's probably an acoustic version because it's just the easiest way in it to get your acoustic guitar out and just sit there playing chords and working out little tunes and that. Don't really that often get the old electric out and plug the amp in and blow people away like my mum. I've got a few more of the songs that was on this album that I made with Michele. So I've got a version of Devil Woman, the song that is going to be on the EP for the RNIB. It's been recorded. It just needs the bits and pieces done to it to make it ready for release. But I'll play you the version of Devil Woman that I recorded with Michele for this album. That version, Teenage Wasteland, is on as well. Let me play that for you. See what you think.
Devil woman,
Yes, and that was Devil Woman, recorded for the album that I made with Michaeli. 14 songs on that album, yeah, all sorts. Some co-written stuff, a lot of my old stuff, a lot of stuff that I had half ideas for, and then Michaeli helped me finish them. Yeah, I will release that album soon enough. Yeah, because I think it's pretty good. It needs to be heard. Yeah, it's got some good tracks on there. Yeah. Okay, let me play you another one from it. Well, I'm giving the album away before I release it. Yeah. Well, it would only be for the people that bother listening to CHAP CAST that gets it before it's time, eh? Yeah. What else have I got on this album?
Down the only road I've ever known, and I swear it will lead you
That was Surrender, from, I think we was going to call it the Chameleon Bag. If I re-release it, it won't be called that. But I'm not sure. I have to wait and see. Yeah, that was another top song. That was one of the co-written efforts out of the 14 tracks. We just literally, McKaylee turned up my mum's at my studio now. We went up to the studio, sat down, and we sort of sat there and what we're gonna do today. And then it was like, well, all right, let's write a song. And he's like, all right, pass me the guitar. And he started playing through a chord sequence, and I just started singing over the top of it. And then he just said, yeah, that sounds top, write that down. So I've got my iPhone out and stuck it in my notes, and then we re-recorded it with, well, the drums on the whole album is it's actually Logic Drummer. I haven't got the facility to record drums at my little Chapman Studios. I can do guitars and vocals and violin, but yeah, that's it. Yeah. Another top song. I mean, all 14 of the tracks are really, really good songs. You know what I mean? Like, so when I do release the album, well worth a buy, I'd say. Yeah. So I'll play you another one. Let me play you another one. Might as well give the album away for free.
She makes me feel like a king. Ever since she put on the ring,
and that was Be My Queen. That one is for my Mrs. Angie. It seemed to work as well because she's now my wife. Another song off of it's called The Chameleon Bag, but I'm going to change that to The Italian Job, I think. But we will see. We will wait and see. Yeah, 14 great songs. I had a good time making the album too, you know what I mean? Like, it was full on, like, it was only 1 day a week for, I don't know, probably nigh on a year. But yeah, I mean, just music's my love, and just me and McKaylee sat at the old iMac, and just made this album. Yeah, amazing that you can do that at home now. You know what I mean? Like, years ago, you'd have had to pay out big money to go and do it in a studio, but now the digital world is bringing it home. Yeah. Okay, so let me just go and see what else we've got kicking about. Because as I say, this CHAP CAST is not scheduled at all. Like it's just odds and sods, I suppose, being thrown up. Let me have a look what I've got for you now.
Whiskey drinking, Cockney Scots, the mixers where you've been. Red-faced anger in your silver flask of dreams. Give it up for Camden Town, place where you spill your beans. 10 green bottles, yeah, you know what I mean. Your child grew into what you are today. ASBO tagged you all the way. Whiskey drinking Cockney Scots, a fist full of pain, is what you throw around when you don't use your brain. They say you've got a mellow side, but marsh is not the word. Kentish town, born and bred, is that what you've heard? Your child grew into what you are today. ASBO tagged you all the way. That Scottish red face is a real deep place. What goes on behind the man, you'll never understand. ASBO, 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 ASBO. Whiskey drinking Cockney Scottish.
And that was Whiskey Drinking Cockney Scots. That's the version off of the Little Green Street album, my so-called debut album. I think just piles of songs are just sitting around everywhere, and I hadn't had any releases or whatever, and I just put 11 songs together and thought, right, let's release it. And then I went to Tottenham to some fella's house. I can't even remember his name was Marek Shearer. He had a little studio upstairs in his house in Tottenham, and I went there and sat there all day recording songs with him. I didn't get it for free, mind you. But yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're great. They are great songs, but they're just not great recordings. You know what I mean? And obviously, Whiskey is like, that's a thumping song. You know what I mean? It's not really an acoustic number, even though we are playing it in the charity band, and I am playing acoustic guitar on that track in the charity band. But we do have Phil with the electric guitar all over it as well. So that's off of my so-called debut album, Little Green Street. Probably shouldn't have released it and should have waited until I could have recorded maybe the same album, but just like where I could have pumping songs where I needed them. And don't get me wrong, like, there's a great version of Take Me Back on that album. There's good versions of Black Blanket, and all that. I suppose we've only got, say, 5 minutes left of this CHAP CAST. This is just sort of getting me back in the swing of things, you know what I mean, after being away for so long. And now I've got, as I say, got this little Chapman Studios with my old iMac, my Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 audio interface with studio pack that came with headphones and a mic cable. Got a little sort of boom mic arm sort of thing, what you get in like a radio station or something, attached to the side of my desk, which has got this lovely little condenser microphone in it. I've got a little audio MIDI keyboard here as well that was in my head to go with my iPad, because I was thinking that was how I was going to do music at home. But I've got an old iPad Air 2, and it's fairly old, and it just wasn't good enough, you know what I mean. But this is perfect. This little studio that I've managed to create myself. Yeah. So what I'll do for the end of this CHAP CAST, I'll play you another track from off the Little Green Street album, which is actually on iTunes now, if you fancy buying it, sitting next to my other album called All I Am, which is basically just me and an acoustic guitar, basically what you get at my acoustic shows. And then there's obviously the 2 EPs as well, Black Blanket and Take Me Back. Yeah, so if you want to pop over to iTunes or any other great music buying place, Amazon, however you do it, you know what I mean. Not expensive. Check it out and download it, and let me play you another song before we say goodbye, and I will get my head into some sort of brainstorm to May's edition of CHAP CAST and see what I can come up with. I hope you've enjoyed it, and that's amazing. Obviously we're at this crazy period of all of our lives, and just keep safe, keep each other safe, you know what I mean. Keep the faith, wash your hands, live forever.
Some say my history is based upon the wrinkles on my face. Each line represents a time. Well, good and bad, it's all mine. So where you hiding tonight? Space for 2, I think I might. Round it up, it's all the same. And do the even know